feel today? Ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin strap. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like.
Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We ready! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! It's a wrap. Game over.
Now, this game's not over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. I just had a little wardrobe malfunction. You can't see it, but I can feel it, and it's going to bother me all show long if I don't get it right. So I just did. All right. So anyway, it's Winning Wednesday. It is time to get down to the good part. When we go get to the good part, get down to the good part. If you ain't no Run DMC fan, you don't know what that is right there. But anyway, this is the day that we announced the winner of $50 cash in the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Somebody won $50. And let me just say this. It was a tough week for everybody. Everybody had a tough week except for obviously one person. So let's get to it. Let's not wait. Let's not procrastinate. Let's not hesitate. All right, here we go. Weekly results, weekly winner. All right. I want to shout out to everybody that had 8 wins or more. Real quick, shout out to Football G, Alice, Ivan, King Dog, Danny. What's up, D-Dub? Naomi, what's up? Cuz, Rio, Duval, Erica with a K had 8 wins. Alexis, Chi-Town had 8 after winning last week. Brian C had 9 wins. Congratulations to him. Donnie T had 9 wins. George Griffith had 9 wins. Terry with an S had 9 wins. Kevin L had 9 wins. And CJ had 9 wins. Congratulations to all y'all. But 9 wins did not get it done. Let's shout out to our 10-win people. Rico over there at TS&U. Part of that Ocean of Soul. What's up, my brother? You and your twin, Rio. Hope y'all are doing well. Also, B. Bailey had 10 wins. So that means we got to go to the tiebreaker. But wait, hold on. Upon further review, no tiebreaker is necessary. Congratulations. C. Ware had 11 wins. Congratulations, C. Ware, on having 11 wins. And there is no need for a tiebreaker. You are the winner of $50 cash in the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Now, see where I'm going to need you to shoot me your Cash App or your Zelle right now. 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. Shoot me your Zelle or your Cash App so we can send you your money, courtesy of thesportsandwellnessdoc.com. That's thesportsandwellnessdoc. I'm sorry, I think that's sportsandwellnessdoc.com. Dr. Alexia McClurkin Johnson, if you need those vitamin drips, if you need those weight loss drips, if you need to have your back adjusted, if you need your neck adjusted, if you just need therapy from an accident or from a slip and fall on your job, then here's where you need to go. sportsandwellnessdoc.com. Tell her that AJ Jones sent you from the lunch break. She's going to take good care of you. And then we got to give some credit to the Hartwell Clinic, thehartwellclinic.com. If you need therapy, if you are battling depression, if you just kind of need a tune up on your brain and on your emotions, then check in with those good folks. They do good work. All right. And then last and certainly not least, if you need some life insurance, whole life, term life, UIL, if you need mortgage protection, then you need to get at me, because my insurance firm is part sponsor, and you can reach me always at 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. We're putting up the money every other week. We rotate it to put up the money. And again, Seaware, 11 wins. Congratulations. I think Seaware only got 3 wrong. And what's crazy was, watch this. I know which one Seaware got wrong. The Cowboys, the Texans, and watch this. Watch it. You ready? The Jets and the Broncos got that one wrong. So 3 wrong for Seaware, 11 wins. Congratulations. Your money is on the way. Now, who wants to be next? Keith Hennig said, I need a lobotomy. Keith, let me go and check your results. I got to check your results, Keith. Keith, I got to check. Hold on, Keith. I'm scrolling down, Keith. Keith Hennig had, where are you, Keith? Keith Hennig had, you had the most consistent number of wins for everybody was 7. Let me run down the 7 win folks. Delano had 7 wins. Britt had 7. ADD, Carrie K, Miss Pearl, Andrea, Jeremy, Jamie and Mark, Keith, C-Dub, Clarence, Vinny H, J. Cole, Jasmine, Kiera, Big Mike, Milo, Keisha Kelly, Charlotte, Willie G, all had 7 wins. Now, we had some people with 6 wins. We had some people with 5 wins. We had some people with 4 wins, and we had one person who had 3 wins. Had 3 wins, bro. So let me just tell you, we rolling. Don't feel bad, Keith. Don't feel bad. Again, Seaware, congratulations on winning that $50 cash. All right, let me take a break. When I come back, I'm going to put up the current rankings through week 5, the current rankings for the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. We'll do that when we come back right here on the Lunch Break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
This is a BS3 network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Let's Talk Monday. Woo!
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. This is a BS3 network presentation.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
won $500 on the lunch break from the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
Who's going to be next, man? Who is going to be next on winning $500 cash? Let me tell you how you can do it. Get your picks in. Get your picks in by tomorrow, 5 p.m. Get your picks in by tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. So if you're on the East Coast, that means I got to have your picks by 6 your time. If you're in the mountain area, it means I got to have your picks by 4 your time. And if you're on the West Coast, got to have your picks by 3. And it's not the West Coast people that are missing the cut. We had 83 picks that came in. We only had 56 of them that counted. So, and it's not the West Coast. It might have been 2 West Coast people. It might have been 2 West Coast people. Everybody else is, and several other people are right here in the Central Time Zone. Listen, you got to get your picks in on time. Don't forget now, use the Monday night game. Use the Monday night game to let me know what your tiebreaker is. So on the Monday night game, let's go to it real quick. You got the Cowboys and the Chargers. Give me the exact final score for the Cowboys and the exact final score for the Chargers. Don't combine them. Just give me 25, 23, 34, 0, whatever you think the final score is going to be for both teams. Send that in. You can text them 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005, or email them to the email address right there, aj@jonesmediaandent.com, and you'll get a response back. Got them. Now, if you don't do the final score on Monday night, if it's in time, I think one of the interns said that she's been, letting some people know that they need the final score and stuff. We want to make sure you get in there and get it right. So, okay. And then you can win $50 from week 6 through week 18 every week. There's no such thing as you won last week, you can't win this week. You can win all of them in a row if you got it like that. But then if you're in the top 6 at the end of the season, you'll compete for $500 cash. And let me put that up right now. Here are the standings. Here are the standings right now. Here are the standings right now. All right. Those were the ones who, that was C. Ware won, Rico came in second, and B. Bailey came in third. But here are the standings right now through week number 5. Erica with a K is in the top spot. Right behind her, one win behind her is Chi-Town. One win behind her is Chi-Town. Right there behind them is Kevin M. 54 wins. Tied with Kevin, but separated by the tiebreaker is the quiet one. That's what I call her, Alexis. Alexis is at number 4. At number 5, you got Duval down there in the Jacksonville area. And at number 6, just slid in there over Delano and Naomi, is CJ. And I'm telling you, man, CJ, that girl is always in the running. All right, so right behind CJ, just one win on the outside of the top 6, you got Delano and Naomi. 2 wins out, you got Ivan. 3 wins out, you've got Miss Pearl and Andrea, Rio and Kevin L. 4 wins out, you got C-Dub, Jamie and Mark, Carrie K, Britt, Alice. All right, watch this now. 4 wins out, you've got T-Bone, Troy C, ADD, Football G, Clarence, and Rico. 4 wins out. Then you got a few people that are 5 wins out. It is not too late. It is not too late. It is not too late. All you want to do is be in the top 6. And that right now, that's Erica, Chi-Town, Kevin with an M, Alexis, Duval, and CJ. So, man, let me tell you, keep picking, man. I tell you, it's not the usual suspects in the top 6 this week, so far this year. Not the usual suspects. A couple of them, but not the usual ones. And in fact, Erica had a tough week, man. I think she had 8 wins or 7 wins. Tough week for her. So listen, you still got time to get in there. You still got time to get in there. All right, let me take another break. I'll come back. Let's do our power rankings. For the NFL. Erica talking that noise. That was yesterday. Erica Talk Your Team Tuesday was yesterday. She says, all I do is win, no matter what. All right, y'all, let me take this break. I'll be right back right after this on the lunch break. Powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
For Steph Curry, Tim Anderson, Jordan Alvarez, and it's caught!
Deebo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense.
The throw just got the king.
BS3 Network. The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold, hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure. Discouragement, sorrow, distance. Your arguments cause damage to your family. The hurt leads to divorce. You feel like there is nowhere else to turn. But there is hope for you. That's where we come into play. There is an overcomer that lives inside of you. One ready to take on the world as you leap for joy, living in victory. You'll grow to love yourself and others. There's life after divorce, and you can claim it today. Get Over Divorce, where your new story begins here every Thursday on YouTube and Spreaker.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 at the lunchman of the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
All right, folks, doing the shout outs. Big shout out to Erica with a K again. She is leading right now through week 5 in the top 6 for the Lunch Break Weekly Keeping Up with the Joneses bracket or Pick'em Challenge. Also, big shout out to Keith Hennick. Had a tough week, Keith. Tough week, bro. But you weren't alone, man. A bunch of folks had those 7 wins. Bunch of folks. Erica, Keith said, I need a lobotomy. Erica says, hi, Keith. Keith says, hi, Erica. And Erica says, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. So anyway, it was Miss Pearl that won last year, and it was Jameis Jeter that won our basketball bracket. So let's go ahead and look at our power rankings coming out of week number 5 into week number 6. And of course, we've got several changes. Woo, Dallas Cowboys took a serious tumble in our rankings. The Dallas Cowboys took a serious tumble in our rankings. Right now, San Francisco, number 1. Ain't no arguing that. Anybody arguing that don't know the game. All right, number 2, Philadelphia. They're undefeated, but again, San Francisco, best team. All the way up to number 3. I had to put them up because they got a win over the Kansas City Chiefs, so there's no way I'm putting Kansas City above them, and that's Detroit. Detroit, 4-1 in their division, 4-1 in the conference. Playing all right. Number 4, of course, Kansas City. They have not lost since week number 1, so they are riding a 4-game win streak right now. They're at number 4. At number 5, Miami. They bounced back from that ugly loss to Buffalo, and guess what? They are above Buffalo right now because they are 4-1, and they're getting it done. Seattle, say what you want to say about them. They are in there as well at 3-1. At number 7, we got Tampa Bay. And, you know, I'm no fan, but Baker Mayfield got them at number 7 at 3-1. At number 8, Jacksonville coming off of a big win over in London. In fact, they've got 2 wins over there, if I'm not mistaken. A big win over Buffalo. So, again, they're at number 8. Buffalo has to be at number 9. Can't put them over Jacksonville, even though they've got more points for and fewer points against. But again, Jacksonville head-to-head in a big win for the AFC Conference. If it comes down to them in Buffalo for that number 1 seed or number 2 seed, guess what? They would get it because of their head-to-head victory over Buffalo. At number 10, look at Pittsburgh. You know, they all want to run Mike Tomlin out of Pittsburgh and everything like that. And guess what? He's got his team sitting on top of the AFC North right now over Baltimore, over Cleveland, over Cincinnati. So, let that man cook. Speaking of Baltimore, they're at number 11. Of course, they lost to Pittsburgh this past weekend. The Saints, after their big blowout win over the New England Patriots, they're at number 12. At number 13, you got the Indianapolis Colts. At number 14, you got Atlanta. And then number 15, again, I told you they dropped all the way down from number 3 to number 15 after getting dog walked. If it had been a close loss, I would still have them higher, but it was an ugly loss, so I got to put it back all the way down. All right, let's run through these with no commentary. Number 1, San Francisco. Number 2, Philly. Number 3, Detroit football. Number 4, Kansas City. Number 5, Miami. Number 6, Seattle. Number 7, Tampa Bay. Number 8, Jacksonville. Number 9, Buffalo Bills Mafia. Number 10, Pittsburgh. Number 11, Baltimore. Number 12, Who Dat Nation. Number 13, the Colts. Number 14, the Falcons. And number 15, the Dallas Cowboys. That is your KWWJ, KYOK, the lunch break power rankings for week number 5. Okay, through week number 5. All right, Keith Hennig said, all you do is win, win, win. All right, let me take another break. Then we got to go back to our quarterback power rankings, and then we'll be back right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and the Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 on the lunch break of the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
All right, you can too. You can too. Before we go, I'm gonna give you my picks for this weekend, but got to get my quarterback power rankings because I got to get to something real quick. Got to get to my quarterback power rankings because I got to get to something real quick. At number one, the man for the number one team in the league, Brock Purdy, 123.1 rating and 72% completion rating. All right, number two, and obviously been one of the best quarterbacks in the league all year long, Tua Tagovailoa, 111.9, 71% completion. That boy nobody gets the ball out faster than Tua. Look at number three. Look at number three. So you got a head coach all up in this man's face, and all this dude is doing is balling? No, I'm sorry. The problem in Denver ain't Russell Wilson. And I know the fans in Denver and Seattle are like coming for Russell's name. Oh, he wasn't a great passer here in Seattle. Y'all better close your mouth, number one, because y'all wouldn't have won the Super Bowl and you wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl. I get it. You know, Pete Carroll and the offense coordinator should not have called that pass play. They should have gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. They'd have 2 Super Bowls, and like him or not, his butt would be on his way to the Hall of Fame. But at number 3 right now is Russell Wilson. 106.1, 67% completion percentage, and Sean Payton is a joke. And I mean that. He is Cleveland's version of Bill Belichick. That's who he is. Dude can't coach. You know, we always say Bill Belichick can't win without Tom Brady. Well, it looks like Sean Payton can't win without Drew Brees. Josh Allen at number 4, coming off of a loss, but still balling. That completion percentage is where I'm hot. 73. They say you can't teach accuracy. Well, shut up. All right, number 5, Jared Goff, getting it done in Detroit. At number 6, Kirk Cousins, getting it done in Minnesota, coming off of a loss. At number 7, look at C.J. Stroud, 98.4, 61% completion, and he had his team right in there to the very end. At number 8, one of the most accurate passers in the game right now, Geno Smith, 97.8, 68% completion percentage. At number 9 is Patrick Mahomes. Number 3 best team in the league right now, getting it done. At number 10, look at the dude. Everybody was getting ready to get rid of him. Justin Fields, getting ready to get rid of him, and the dude is balling. Got a big win over a Washington team they didn't think that they can beat. Gardner Minshew came in relief for the injured Anthony Richardson. He is at number 11. At number 12, tough loss for him, but again, look at that completion percentage. It's Lamar Jackson. At number 13, you got Trevor Lawrence. Number 14, Jalen Hurts. And number 15, the surprise of the year, Joshua Dobbs down there in Arizona. All right, let me run through these again with no commentary. Number 1, Brock Purdy. Number 2, Tua. Number 3, Russell Wilson. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 5, Jared Goff. Number 6, you like that? Number 7, C.J. Stroud. Number 8, Geno Smith. Number 9 is Patrick Mahomes. Number 10, Justin Fields. Number 11, Gardner Minshew. Number 12, Lamar. Number 13 is Trevor. Number 14 is Jalen Hurts. And number 15, Joshua Dobbs. All right, that is our top 15 quarterbacks in the league. All right, now let me do this real quick. Let me go over and let me go ahead and pick these games for this weekend. Y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready for it? All right, here we go. Starting with tomorrow night. Week 6. We got the Chiefs hosting the worst coach team in the league right now, the Denver Broncos. Worse coached even than the Carolina Panthers right now. I got the Chiefs by a lot tomorrow night. All right, then you got the Ravens and the Titans. I think Baltimore bounces back on the road against Tennessee. All right, you got Washington going to Atlanta. Listen, Washington looked like hot trash on last Thursday night. I think they have the ability to bounce back, but I'm not going to undervalue the Falcons at home. I'm going Falcons at home. Vikings visiting the Bears. Man, I like what I saw out of Chicago on this past Thursday night, but I just don't know if they can duplicate it again. I'm going Vikings on the road. Seahawks visiting the Bengals. Again, I'm going with an upset. I'm going Bengals over the Seahawks. 49ers and Cleveland. Cleveland coming off the bye week, but that 49ers team is rolling. They will remain undefeated. Saints at the Texans. Texans, again, I really like what they did, but that defense has got to step up, and the offense has got to turn red zone opportunities into touchdowns, not field goals. I'm going Saints on the road. All right, here's a big matchup for the AFC South. Jaguars hosting the Colts. Jacksonville. That's who I've got. Panthers at the Dolphins. Patriots at the Raiders. Upset Raiders win at home. Lions at the Buccaneers. I'm sorry. I'm going Detroit. Arizona with the Rams. I'm going Rams. Eagles on the road with the Jets. Jets, you had your big win last week. It's over. Eagles. Giants on the road to Buffalo. Big win for Buffalo. Cowboys at the Chargers. Cowboys, I'm sorry. Y'all about to lose 2 in a row. I'm going Chargers and an upset of the Dallas Cowboys. And then that's the Monday night game. So let me run through all of these with no commentary. Chiefs over the Broncos. Ravens over the Titans. Falcons over the Commanders. Vikings over the Bears. Bengals over the Seahawks. 49ers over the Browns. Saints over the Texans. Jacksonville over the Colts. Dolphins over the Panthers. Patriots over the Raiders. Raiders over the Patriots. Lions over the Buccaneers. Rams over the Cardinals. Eagles over the Jets. Bills over the Giants. And Chargers over the Cowboys. Bye week, Steelers and Packers have the weekend off. All right, so there we go. All right, what else do I have for you? Do I have anything else for you? Oh, man, what about the Texas Rangers? Woo! They pulled out the brooms and the bats on the Baltimore Orioles and swept them big time, 7-1, 3 games in a row. They are now 5-0 in the American League playoffs. Great. Goodness, my good. They're already in the ALCS, waiting for the winner of the Astros and the Minnesota Twins. The Astros got a big win, 9-1 over the Twins. Home runs from Alex Bregman, Yordan Alvarez, and 2 home runs for Jose Abreu. Got to see if they can do it again tonight, just after 6 o'clock. If they do, they will meet the Texas Rangers in an all-Texas ALCS, American League Championship Series. So we'll see what happens from there. Of course, you got games coming up from the National League. Will the Dodgers get swept? We'll find out if Arizona can pull that off, and what's going to happen with the Phillies and Atlanta. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I truly do love you. There is nothing you can do about it except tune in tomorrow for another Houston Round Ball Review takeover. Chris Gardner and his team doing a great job. Great guests, great comments, topics. The NBA preseason got started for the Rockets last night. Dylan Brooks gets ejected from his first game as a Rocket in only 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So anyway, we'll get to that tomorrow. And again, congratulations to C. Ware. You won the $50 cash this week in the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. The rest of y'all, don't forget, get your picks in tomorrow by 5 p.m. Central, and use the Dallas Cowboys Chargers game for your tiebreaker. I need the score for both teams, not just combined. All right, y'all, I love you. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow with Chris Gardner, Houston Round Ball Review takeover here on the Lunch Break.
My name is JM&E, and I won $500 on the Lunch Break of the Keeping Up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. Number 1. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is now running as an independent in his bid for the White House. Kennedy Jr. was running for president as a Democrat, but told supporters in Philadelphia Monday he's making a change. He began his run in the spring against President Biden. The 69-year-old nephew of President John F. Kennedy said he wants to be free from taking sides. Number 2. The Biden administration is taking swift action to support Israel by sending air defenses and munitions following Hamas's attacks, killing 11 Americans and possibly more kept hostages. During the unclassified briefing, it was communicated that Israel urgently needed precision-guided munitions and additional interceptors for their Iron Dome missile defense system. It's important to note that Israel and Ukraine's needs differ in certain aspects of war. Israel relies on precision air-to-ground munitions delivered by F-16 and F-35 fighter jets and Apache helicopters, which are not a part of Ukraine's arsenal. Number 3, women won't pay higher health bills simply for being women, and they will be able to get the medical care they need, particularly for breast cancer, under the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, according to a leading women's advocate. Open enrollment began this week under the ACA. Uninsured and underinsured Americans will gain greater access to a medical home with preventative care that can reduce the risk of a host of conditions, including breast cancer, the second leading cause of death among women. Number 4, Judge John Van Lanningham said a teacher, Yojari E. Mundere, should be exonerated on allegations of wrongdoing stemming from a December 2019 incident at the Jose de Diego Middle School. The Miami-Dade County School District terminated Mundere in June 2020 after the teacher reportedly told a transgender student that "I'm a Christian and my God made no mistake," while refusing to call the student by preferred pronouns. Judge John Van Lanningham wrote, "Given that Mundere made no attempt to force Pat to accept, conform to, or even acknowledge any Christian doctrine, the allegation that she imposed her personal religious views on Pat is untrue." Number 5. Asia Coleman has been missing from Henrico, Virginia since October 4th. The 22-year-old was last seen between 7 and 8 a.m. at St. Mary's Hospital in Richmond, Virginia. Anyone with information on Asia's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Be open to having true intimate fellowship with God to soothe your soul. Inhale fellowship. Exhale loneliness. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with producer Stephen Hill, comedian Myra J., and LGBTQ plus activist Quinn Townsend Riley, along with special guest, celebrity hairstylist Dior Savoya, as we discuss today's top headlines, hair stuff, and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. Barbara Scotia College and HBCU in Concord, North Carolina needs our help. The What You Need to Know team is asking supporters, alumni, and friends of Barbara Scotia to help them meet their immediate and pressing needs by donating to help Barbara Scotia rise. Please join the thousands of donors from around the world who are stepping up to save one of the nation's oldest HBCUs. Please visit SybylWilkes.com for more information. And check out a celebration of Black filmmakers rooted in the HBCU culture, November 10th through the 12th at Howard University's Blackburn Center. I'm Sybil Wilkes.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.